It's been feeling tropical enough to grow palm trees in Nova Scotia, but with the good comes the bad, and the bad could get ugly this hurricane season. Last year, Nova Scotians were dealing with Dorian in September. This year's D-storm Dolly formed way back in June. Meteorologist Jacqueline Whittall says don't expect things to slow down anytime soon.
Well, we're already up to 9 storms. Normally we'd only be at 2 this time of year. Sea surface temperatures are very warm off the Atlantic Canada coast, about 2 to 5 degrees Celsius above where they should be. Plus, we're going to be watching for a big area of high pressure to set up into the long range into September when we're at the peak of hurricane season. So that's a bad mix.
Ansel Angel is a senior manager at the Canadian Red Cross who helped coordinate the opening of 3 shelters in HRM in advance of Dorian just last September.
Before the storm got here, we had our facilities ready, the cots and blankets all set up, and we assisted 180 people over the 2 or 3 days of the storm and the power outages.
This year, Langell says the usual 30 to 40 square feet needed per person will need to be doubled or even tripled, meaning more facilities just to maintain physical distancing.
I would say that the biggest change is not being face-to-face with people at their greatest time of need. Normally, when there's an evacuation because of weather, our volunteers and personnel show up. They've got the hands-on piece where, they can put a blanket around someone and give them the comfort they need. This time, it's being done over the phone or certainly physically distanced.
One thing that hasn't changed is preparedness is key.
Making sure that you've got your emergency kit well stocked with things for yourself, your family, for kids, for pets. Check on neighbors, make sure that they're prepared, and then really listening to the advice of emergency officials. And if we go down the route again of pre-positioning a shelter, then take advantage of that if you feel that you're going to be at risk.
Langell says to pay attention to weather forecasts, and if you live in a flood-prone area, it is best to leave in advance.